Hi everyone! This is where we stayed for our summer vacation this year, 2023. I would rate this hotel 5 out of 10 and I will explain why. We stayed in this hotel for 8 days and 7 nights, and this was last week of July this year. We paid for accommodation and breakfast. The second day of stay in the hotel and our first time to take breakfast, we went to the hotel restaurant. One of the waiters there immediately opened the other door the moment he saw us and rudely telling us that we are not allowed to take breakfast. And at the same time, he is trying to take us out of the restaurant. Us, being confused, asked him why we can't have breakfast since we have this hotel bracelet on and breakfast is part of our arrangement. He was talking while we are explaining, and because we refused to go out because we know that we can have our breakfast here, he went to the reception to ask about our stay. He thought that we just arrived that day and you can only have breakfast on the second day of your stay. The way he wanted to throw us the moment we entered in the restaurant is so rude and unacceptable. So we looked for their breakfast and lost our appetite because the foods was so cold and not appealing, so we just had tea and coffee, which tastes badly as well. We just took breakfast in the restaurant at Ohrid Center that day and during our entire vacation. The housekeeping ladies were so friendly and gave us a smile every time they saw us. They cleaned our rooms every day. I worked in hotel industry before and I was a tourism graduate. We were always reminded to be friendly and respectful to the guests and tourists. In this hotel, some are friendly and mostly are rude. Same as when I entered the reception in one morning to ask something, the lady at the reception had a frowny face. We rented two hotel rooms for us four. That was the only available rooms we could find when we booked. We've been to quite a lot of hotels for our vacations and never been so treated this way until recently. The foods in the restaurant is a matter of luck. When we had this lunch, the meat was so dry and we weren't able to finish it. But the other day, the foods were good. So just to make sure that we get good foods, we went to the restaurants in the city center every day for brunch and dinner. It is about 15 to 20 minutes walk from the hotel to the city center, or 5 minutes with a taxi and pay about 200 to 300 dinar, or it's about 3 euro 25 cent to 4 euro 87 cents from the hotel to the city center or to the harbor. The location of Hotel Mizo is perfect. The lake is clean, but this one guy by the lake was also not friendly the way he told us to pay for the beach chairs, which is free for us hotel guests.